Hi my little puffins and welcome to this Wishful Wednesday. I'm very late out with this video because I started drawing on it yesterday and that is really late, and today I have been editing the video, so I'm really out in the last minute here. But yeah, last week Draw the World 777 wanted me to draw, let me see if I can say this, Meliodas from 7 Deadly Sins. I think that is right. I believe that is correct. She wanted me to draw Meliodas, and I did my best with the task. It was really not difficult. I really enjoyed to do the sketch. I made a sketch digitally. So I was working in Photoshop with it and I forgot to record while I was doing it, so sadly we can't see the sketch when that was done, but we see when I'm doing the line art. And I decided early on that I felt like I wanted to do traditional art and not digital like I usually do on Wishful Wednesday. So yeah, I don't know, the sketch was really pretty and I really was looking forward to coloring it, but something went wrong. I don't know, I was quite pleased with the line art and the coloring, but in the end I didn't like how it came out. I was so fond of the sketch that I was expecting more from the finished piece. So, but I just kept on going and thought it can't be worse. At least I get some experience and try new grounds and testing new things. But I really love the sketch, and in the end of this video I'm gonna show a little bit more of the sketch because you didn't see much in the beginning. You only saw it through my temporary light table. But like I said, later in the video I'm gonna show a little bit more detailed of the sketch because I really liked that one. It even ended up going to my Instagram account as a teaser. So yeah, I was really fond of the sketch. But anyways, to draw Meliodas, I didn't do any research because I didn't have time. I was laid out with the art and the video, so I didn't really have any time to sit down and take a look at the anime and get a feel for the character. So I simply just googled and read a little bit about it and tried to figure out the character that way, and I believe that I did at least a little right, I hope. Something that I really wasn't fond of, I love the sketch. I can say that many times. I love the sketch and the eyes in the sketch, but in the finished piece, I just wanted to rip those eyes off my drawing because I was so disappointed in them. They were ugly, they were plain, and I don't know, I do not like them in the finished piece, so I don't know what I will be doing about it. Most likely I will be practicing even more with my eyes, with the eyes I draw, just to really push through, because I know that I have a weakness for human eyes. They are quite difficult to draw sometimes, and especially in strange angles. But I really feel like I have to work with eyes, especially in traditional art. In digital it's not so bad because then I can play around and test new lines and everything, and I can warp and I can change the base of the shape of the eyes. But in traditional art that doesn't work. If you have drawn the line, you have drawn the line, and that's it, you have to live with it. But I really tried my best to work with it, to still make it work. I don't regret the coloring anything. I'm really pleased with the colors that I found for this drawing, and of course I'm drawing with my Copic chows. And I think I was using 15 pencils, 15 or 20 I think. I don't have the numbers or the names, so sorry about that, in case you would like to know. Maybe possibly if you want to know, I can maybe see if I can find the colors. It's difficult. I have many pencils and it's hard to remember all of them, which I am using, and yeah. I really feel like I drew the character correct, so to say. The only problem I had really with this piece is the background I will be choosing, because that was just blah. And of course the eyes. I think that the character, he should have had a little bit bigger eyes, because now they are really small. It worked in the digital version, but in the traditional, not so much. At least in my opinion. This is my opinion. You can of course have a different one, and you are more than welcome to have a different opinion. But they become even smaller when the piece was finished. I don't know what happened. Maybe the colors made an illusion of some kind. I don't know. Most likely. No, but I don't know what happened. He just got two small eyes, and that's the truth, and I can't say anything more about it. But like I said, I will show you the sketch later in the video, so you can take a closer look at it. I really liked it, and maybe I will color the sketch, because I can do that in digital art, and maybe I can color it and make it a finished piece, a digital piece, and record and put it here on YouTube for you guys if you want it. Most likely I will do it, because I really liked the sketch and I really liked how it ended up looking. And here you can see that I am working on the background. I know that I was working with slate, the Copic color. Slate is one of my favorite colors. I also used it on Meliodas' shirt, the dark shirt. And once I was done, I realized that slate upon slate didn't work, so later I went over the slate with a basic black Copic, because they were just competing with each other, the shirt and the background, and it didn't look good at all, and it competed with the purple that I was using in the background. So here you can see that I'm going over with the black over the slate. The shirt and the background didn't compete with each other anymore for the attention, so that was good. And this time I was trying to be very careful with my white gel pen, not to over-exaggerate and use it too much, because I know that I am really happy with using it a tad too much. So I was trying to hold myself back and think about what I was doing to not do too much white, because it can get too white also. Finally, some rouge, some blush on his cheeks, because Meliodas has those, I think they are 3 pink stripes on his cheeks. I later changed back his mouth so it was showing teeth and not a black hole, because it didn't look good. So I changed it back to white in the final piece, which you don't see here, unfortunately. But here is the sketch, and I really like it, I really do, so I will most likely do a digital version of this one. But here are some previous videos you can check out if you want to, and if you like this video, thumbs up, I really appreciate it, and subscribe to make sure you're not missing out on any future videos, and I see you in the next one. Bye my little puffins!